Just another day in paradise for me. Welcome to SoFlo Home Project, everyone. This is why the rest of the country wants to live here in South Florida. I'm just chilling here in Miami, but not for long. If you take a look around this pool area, it is absolutely beautiful, but it's still not complete.
We love our pool area, but it's a little bit blah. So Martin, please, we need your help. We need your magic. Please help us.
I'm giving this entire pool terrace a mini facelift on today's SoFlo Home Project. South Florida is color, texture, lifestyle. It's a vibrant collage of different cultures blended in different ways. This collage is where I work. I'm home decor expert Martin Amado. Let me help you design your lifestyle. Join me as we experience SoFlo Home Project. Do I really have to work today? At least I get to enjoy this gorgeous view, huh? And maybe even take a dip after it's all done. Let's go meet our SoFlo homer, Jasenia. Hey, Jasenia.
Hi, Martin. How are you? Good to see you again.
Good to see you again as well.
Good to see you.
Hope you don't mind that I was enjoying your pool.
No, of course not. Please enjoy it. Enjoy it.
So what do you envision for the space?
The space what I want, Martin, is something like a zen area, like somewhere I can go out, relax with the kids during the day, and then at night have just like an ambiance. I want like an ambiance out here.
So like a resort style?
Like a resort style.
So almost like you're on vacation?
Like on vacation, but home.
But home. Just
home, yeah.
Almost like a staycation.
Like a staycation, exactly.
Well, I can totally see that. Again, you have a good start to begin with in the sense that you have furniture already here. So I think we can tie this look with the outside area as well. It is South Florida, so you know what happens, right? The weather can be completely unpredictable.
Yeah, kind of weird.
So even though I do want to tackle this, of course, and it is part of the plan, let's go ahead and tackle the outside areas first. And I envision sort of like loungers with an umbrella, so that your husband can go ahead and bring you, you know, a cocktail.
Bring me something at least.
With an umbrella or something. And then we'll tackle the other side too. So let's begin over here, all right?
Okay, great.
You ready for today?
Yes, ready.
We're going to sweat, but the good thing is at the end, maybe we can take a dip in the pool.
We can take a dip. I'm looking forward to what Martin has in store for us. Can't wait to see the surprise at the end. Looking forward to doing some entertaining here and what magic Martin has in store for us.
All right, Jessie, let's do this.
Let's do this, Martin.
So, aside from swimming in a pool, what do you typically do around the pool area?
Hang out by the pool.
Right, and for that you need?
Lounge chairs.
Loungers. Absolutely. It cannot be a resort style without loungers.
These are gorgeous, Martin.
Now,
I already see myself with my frozen margarita.
What's your husband's name again?
Jack.
Jack. So it's like, Jack.
Jack, margarita time.
I love it. I love it. But if you notice now, this is actually the same texture as your existing patio furniture. So that's a great way to really tie everything together when the spaces are, you know, separate from each other, because it looks like it's wicker, but it's really woven plastic.
Oh, this isn't wicker?
No, it's actually a woven plastic.
Oh,
so
beautiful.
It gives you that same look, and I love the contemporary style, but of course, it's South Florida, so it's going to withstand all the elements in the exposure to the sun and the rain, and you know how it goes. Okay? You want to try it out?
Sure.
Here.
Jack. Jack.
Let's do a rehearsal.
Let's do a rehearsal.
When everything is ready, then we'll call Jack.
I see myself, Jack.
Yeah.
Margarita Jack, pina colada.
So now, you know, we have to be fair for Jack as well. We have one lounger, but do you want a second one for him too?
Sure.
Yeah, we actually, not just for him, but we do need two, just to kind of really balance out the space.
Okay, we'll make it fair for him too.
Yeah. So Jack, you're getting a lounger too. All right, let's go get it.
Where's my margarita, Martin? Oh, this is beautiful. Love it.
It has the crank, so it helps you with, you know, putting it up and putting it down. And just like that, we added two loungers, an umbrella. We still have some more pieces, but it's changing, right?
It's changing. I see it. I see it.
You see the vision?
I see the staycation.
Yes.
Staycation's going on.
You know, I might have to come over. You can charge me rent or, you know,
something.
A daily rate or something, at least to use the pool area. All right, so this is looking good. Now, I do think that just to make the loungers a bit more comfortable, we should put some cushions, right?
I agree.
That'll also give us some color to really tie this space with the pool and then with the other stuff that we'll be doing later.
Okay, great.
All right, so let's go get those.
Okay.
So of course we have to roll this up nicely, you know that, right? You have to give it that designer style. Okay, so now we have the perfect roll. Just
the
like
perfect roll.
Just like this,
perfect.
guys.
Perfect.
You paid attention, right?
I did pay attention.
Because I want it to look exactly like this every time you come out here and use the space.
Okay.
Okay, so this is looking awesome, right?
I love it. I totally love it.
Now I do notice on that side over there, it is kind of empty as well.
Uh-huh.
What would do you envision anything there particularly?
Like just like a sitting area somewhere, like another sitting area there where
Yeah.
people can sit. Maybe not the lounge chairs again because we have that here, but maybe just an area where everyone can sit and kind of meet
Yeah.
there. So while some of us are sunbathing, some of us can just sit around and talk.
Right, right. I completely agree with you. So actually, I do notice that you have a fire pit sort of coffee table underneath the
I
terrace.
do.
Even though I like the style, I do think it's a little bit bulky for that area.
Okay.
And I don't think it's also practical with the covered terrace. So by moving it over there and maybe placing some other chairs around it, we're going to really define that space for that
never thought
purpose.
about it that
You can
way.
roast marshmallows
Okay.
and all that at night, okay? So
In
let's
the
do
hot
that.
South Florida weather.
Absolutely. Hopefully it will cool down soon.
It'll cool down.
So
It'll
I'll tell you
cool
what,
down.
I'll meet you on the other side.
Okay, great.
I might have a quick way of getting there. We'll see.
Okay.
We'll see if it works. Coming up on SoFlo Home Project, wait until you see the transformation of this pool terrace. Now my goal for this side of the pool terrace is to create sort of a fire pit area. So I'm using her existing coffee table fire pit and then placing some Adirondack chairs right around it, creating a really nice ambiance at night. So if you really think about it, I think it works better moving the fire pit over
I
here.
like it. I like this idea a lot. I
Yeah,
like
because
it a
with the
lot.
smoke and everything going up, I think, you know, underneath the covered terrace, eventually it's going to create, you know, like a mark on the ceiling. But here it really fills the space up nicely and it balances out what we're doing on that side.
I love it.
You love it?
I feel the zen. I
Yay,
feel the zen.
awesome! So again, Jesse, this is how you tie the entire color scheme together. So the same pillows we're using over there for the loungers, we're going to bring them onto the chairs too.
Love it. Jack, pina colada, please, mimosa, please.
Jack, be ready for your wife when you get home. Just saying. Great. So this is looking amazing, Jesse.
I
So
love it.
I think we have that side done. We have this side done. All that's missing now is really the main area underneath the covered terrace. And I can already see the vision. It's going to look amazing too.
It is.
You happy with everything so
I'm
far?
very happy.
All right, let's go continue working.
Let's continue working. Just with the little things that he's done already, these special little touches, the place looks amazing. I can't wait to see what he has in store next for the terrace area.
All right, so the first thing that we're gonna do is come up with a better furniture layout. Because at the moment, I love your sectional, I love your small dining table, even though I think it's not really big enough for all your friends and family, correct?
No, it's not at all. That's the big issue that we're having, is just accommodating everyone at the same time.
Right, because right now you only have really seating for 4.
Correct.
And then you have all this empty space here, which I kind of think, honestly, don't be afraid of me.
Oh, we can dance.
It makes a great dance floor. What did you think I was gonna do?
Yeah, I thought you were, a disco ball we'll put here.
Or a disco ball, yeah.
disco
I mean,
ball.
it's great for parties, but at the same time, when it's not being used as a dance floor, it does look a little bit odd, right?
Yeah, it does.
So now, I did see a table in your kitchen. Talk to me about that table.
Okay, that table, in my mind, I envision this urban look in my kitchen, but instead of urban, it's called the I can't walk around the kitchen look. So I open the refrigerator, we have to move the table over. I go get coffee, I gotta move the table over.
Right.
So it's really not exactly what I thought.
Yeah, honestly, I just think it's really, you know, cluttering that space.
It is.
However, I do love the table, and I think it would be perfect to use it out here as a bar high table, which it is.
Okay.
So are you okay if we actually bring it out?
Yeah.
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 I mean, first of all, it has a glass on top. Second of all, it's really under a covered roof, so it's going to be super protected.
Okay, great.
All right? So I think it's a really cool height because not only can you use it as a dining table, but also, you know, if you're entertaining out here, you can use it as a buffet for your serving dishes, your platters, your barbecues. So it even becomes like a great prep surface.
And I can walk around it.
And you can walk around it too. And then if you want to dance, just move it off to the side.
Move it off to the side.
All right, so let's go get the stools.
Let's get the stools.
So while we continue doing this though, let's check out some great tips from Tat from FHA.
So we're in a home in Boynton Beach, and we had met with the homeowner earlier to discuss changing out the kitchen and changing the style and updating the look of the kitchen. Some of the reasons she was looking to change out the kitchen was she had some damage caused by the new dishwasher she had installed recently, and she started to get a little bit of delamination on the cabinets. She wasn't as happy with the color of the cabinets. She wanted to update the look. We had a couple of different options. First option being we could have removed everything from the existing kitchen and started with all new cabinetry and really torn this kitchen apart and She wasn't so excited about that as an option, and she wanted a different way. So thankfully with her kitchen there was another option. Because she had really good cabinets, she was just really looking to change the look and the feel of the cabinet and bring it up to date. And so we were able to utilize the existing boxes that were in great condition, and we're going to take off the cabinet doors and remove the drawer boxes and bring in new cabinet doors and reface this kitchen, which will give her the look she wants at a fraction of the cost of replacing the entire kitchen. A big benefit with choosing a refacing project is we don't have the total construction. A lot of times when you start removing cabinetry, you don't know what you're going to have behind the walls and what type of electrical work could cause a problem. So with a refacing project, it's really easy, it takes a lot less time, and it totally updates the kitchen at a fraction of the cost. So before we start the process of removing all the cabinet doors and drawer boxes, we're just going to prep this area to keep this area as clean as possible during this process. So now that the area is prepped, we're going to start the process of removing all the hardware, removing the drawer boxes, as well as the kitchen cabinet doors. Part of the process is we're going to remove the existing hinges to update the hinges as well to give it the structural support it's going to need to support the weight of the new door. So while we were doing the project, this homeowner took the opportunity to add some much needed crown molding to the top of the cabinets. So we were able to add the wood blocks to the top of the cabinets to give her the look with the crown molding that she wanted. So now that we've completed sanding down the cabinets, we've started the process of applying the glue so that we can give that time to set before we apply the facing for the cabinets. So while the glue is being applied, we're out here making sure that we have precise measurements and starting the cutting process so that everything fits and it looks perfect when we start to apply the laminate to the facing and to the sides and the undermount of the cabinet. So we're going to continue working on this kitchen. Back to you, Martin.
Great stuff, Tat. Looking forward to seeing the finished product. All right, so now we are going to rearrange all the furniture here underneath the covered terrace. So we brought this table out from Jasenia's kitchen. It was cramming up the kitchen too much. Now it's free and open. It works much better out here in the outdoor space. However, I do think instead of placing it on this side of the terrace, I want to place it on the opposite side.
Okay.
Okay, so you now have seating for 6, and then the smaller table, which is for 4 people, you can actually use it as a card table or, you know, for playing games and what have you.
Oh, that sounds like a good idea.
On this side of the terrace, okay?
Sounds awesome.
So that means we're going to have to move
More
stuff.
work
Yeah.
out. Yeah.
We're getting there.
We're getting there.
We're getting there. When we come back on SoFlo Home Project, we turn this covered terrace into a cabana-style room for entertaining. Welcome back to SoFlo Home Project. We're at the beautiful home of Jasenia and her family, helping her create this beautiful backyard entertaining space. She already has a gorgeous view, a gorgeous pool, just needed some help kind of pulling it all together, right? We already did the 2 sides of the pool. It looks amazing.
It does.
Now we're continuing on to this covered terrace portion, and wait till you see what I have in store for this. Now the reason I'm doing this, Jessie, is I just don't want to have like 2 dining sets right next to each other.
Yeah.
So I like how you have the seating, if you will, the outdoor living room in the center, so it really breaks up the 2 areas.
Up the 2 areas, okay.
So I think keeping this here for right now is really the best choice.
Great.
All right, so do you think we're done?
I don't think so, knowing you.
You know me very well. So I'll tell you what, there's still a lot more decorative accessories to really complete the space and transform it at the same time. So at this point, I think you've worked enough.
I think so too.
Good. I'm glad you agree. So I'll tell you what, go relax in the air conditioner and I'm going to take it over from here, okay?
Okay, great.
Be practicing your Jack.
Cosmo, Margarita.
Awesome. Thank you, Jessie.
Thank you.
We'll see you in a bit.
See ya. Martin's so sweet to be giving me a break. I can't wait to see this when it's done. I don't know how much I'm going to get to relax while I'm gone, but I can't wait to see the finished product.
The first thing I'm doing is defining the seating arrangement even more by placing down an area rug. This is specifically made for outdoors, and it also ties in the pool color onto the floor. So these are the same colored cushions that we have on the loungers, and again, it ties all different areas together as one cohesive design. All right, so remember before, Jasenia had the fire pit table here as her coffee table, but it was way too big, too bulky. It made no sense lighting a fire underneath the covered terrace. So now this one is an actual coffee table and it matches the set. Perfect scale. We have the furniture, we have some of the decorative accessories. However, we're still missing that cabana style. And for that, I'm adding outdoor curtain panels on each of these columns, framing the opening and creating a really resort look. If you're asking yourself, fabric outdoors? Yes, they make outdoor curtains. So they also make outdoor curtain rods. I'm framing each of the columns, and then you can leave them loose like this, flapping in the wind. It looks super romantic, or we're gonna tie them back with the decorative cord. And it looks equally as nice. Perfect. I just have a few more finishing touches and I can't wait for Jasenia to see her new outdoor pool terrace area. Coming up on SoFlo Home Project, we reveal the resort-style oasis we created for Jasenia and her family. Welcome back to SoFlo Home Project. It's been a scorcher of a day, but honestly I prefer the sun than the rain. I think I even have a little bit of a tan going on. This pool terrace is completely transformed with different areas for entertaining. So before I actually jump in this pool, let's go get Jasenia, our SoFlo homer. We began the makeover with the 2 empty areas surrounding the pool. Jasenia helped me create a grouping for lounging with 2 comfortable chairs, an umbrella, a side table, and of course some towels, and then a separate area around the fire pit with some Adirondack chairs, some cushions, the perfect setting for roasting marshmallows at night. What she hasn't seen is the covered terrace. All right, Jasenia, you ready?
I think so.
So this morning you requested a staycation, right? Steps from your home.
Yes.
An oasis, a resort-style pool terrace?
Yes.
So let's see if we achieved it. Take off your eyeglasses.
Oh my God, Martin. Oh my God, this is so beautiful.
Isn't it so different?
Oh, thank you.
You wanted sort of a Greek island inspiration as well.
Look at the curtains.
So we basically tied in the colors from the pool and we dispersed it throughout the entire pool terrace area.
This is so beautiful.
So of course this morning, you did help me with the 2 spaces surrounding the pool. We created the lounging area with the 2 loungers, the umbrella, 1 chair for you and 1 chair for Jack, really important. And then on the other side, we created a fire pit area with the Adirondack chairs. We basically recycled your existing fire pit table that you had here in the center before over to that side of the pool terrace area for you. So now you have 2 different sort of areas for entertaining. Then the key transformation was really underneath this covered terrace.
Yes.
So you had really cool furniture, which I love, great style. However, it was missing some of the decorative elements. And then we did have some empty spaces too. So we did bring out your dining table. That was your sort of kitchen island,
yes.
You know, little breakfast table in the middle of your kitchen. And you were okay with that, right?
Mm-hmm.
So we were able to bring it out and really now give you a dining set for like 6 people. And then your other dining set now was moved over to this side of the terrace, filling up the empty space. No longer do you have a dance floor right there. Yes. So you can use it as a card table for dominoes, you know, just again, a perfect space when you're gathering with friends and family outdoors.
Oh my God, I love it.
And then with your existing sofa, again, we kept it in the same place because I love really how it sort of separates the 2 dining areas, but we still incorporated an outdoor area rug with the same colors from the pool. Again, cushions here that tie in with your lounging space as well. And I would say that the biggest change has to be
the curtains.
Yeah.
Oh, this is beautiful. Absolutely beautiful.
It really ties in all the colors together. It gives you that sort of resort cabana style, you know, resort living, if you will. And again, it steps from your own home. So at the end of the day, when you work hard, just come out here.
And Jack, pina colada.
Your pina colada, your margarita, any
This
cocktail.
is beautiful. Thank you so much.
You're
this
very
is beautiful.
welcome.
I'm completely amazed. I can't believe what Martin did in the space out here. I didn't know what to do with this. This is definitely my new staycation. Rather than going away somewhere, I can just stay home. Thank you so much, Martin, for what you did for me and my family. This is just absolutely beautiful. I could never have done this myself. Thank you so much.
You were part of the transformation at the very beginning, so I do want to give you our keepsake.
Oh,
You're an
thank you,
official
thank
member.
you, thank you. And it goes with my colors.
Yes. You're an official member of the SoFlo Home Project Club, so welcome so much.
Thank you.
To all the viewers at home, remember, I can help you design your lifestyle, so I'll see you next weekend, same time, same place. You know the swan float? That's going to be our gift to you as well.
Oh, thank you. I get to keep the swan.
You can keep the swan.
You.
Your entire family can enjoy it.
Thank you so much.
So I'm just going to go for a dip. Do you mind?
No, go ahead. I'll get the pina coladas going for
All right, please. See you next week.
Thank you.
If you have a design disaster, we can help. Contact us at SoFloHomeProject.com or find us on Facebook and like our page at SoFlo Home Project. Next week on SoFlo Home Project, we prepare for an emotional reveal that brings the homeowner to tears.
Martin has no idea what he's done for us